Andrew Hemingway was the first person to announce that he would run against Governor Maggie Hassan on the Republican ticket, and he is here now to spend the next 3 to 5 minutes with us. Following Andrew, we have a couple of announcements to make, and then we'll be on to the race for U.S. Senate. Couple notes before Andrew speaks, though. The straw poll will close in 20 minutes. The straw poll closes in 20 minutes. You need a sticker to be able to vote. There's still some food. Eat it. And the straw poll will be announced, the winners will be announced at 2:30. So without further ado, Andrew Hemingway is here to introduce himself and explain why he'd like to be our next governor.
Well, thank you very much. What a great turnout. This is an exciting day. My name is Andrew Hemingway, and I am running for governor. And I just want to take just for a moment and second the thoughts that were offered very early in the event here. My heart breaks for the family of the young Marine that was shot and killed here. And again, that's the service is going on today, and I just want to wish my very best, and our prayers and our thoughts go for that family. Folks, I gotta say something about the CNHT, Ed Nail and Jane Aiken. We cannot thank them enough for the work that they do. We all like clean elections, right? Thank Jane and Ed Nail for the tireless work that they are doing to fight that. We all hate tax fraud and cheats, right? Thank Jane Aiken and Ed Nail for the work that they are doing there. But most of all, I want to say thank you to Ed Nail and to Jane Aiken specifically, because it was those two who started, back in 2010, the effort to start the Tea Party here in New Hampshire. And I want to tell you, with Jack Kimball here and Skip Murphy here, and all of us in this room, I'm curious, how many of you were at the very first Tea Party that was started in New Hampshire? How many of you were there for that? Ladies and gentlemen, for the last 4 years, we as a group, 2007, sorry, Jane has a calendar. Folks, for the last 4 years, we have been fighting in this state. We have been working tirelessly for liberty candidates. We have been working tirelessly against things like the LLC tax, against things like the gas tax, against Medicaid expansion, and the list goes on and on and on. Earlier, Speaker Bill O'Brien was here. Under his watch, we reduced the budget and spending by over 11%. They tell us it can't be done. I'm telling you that in just the last 2 years, it was done. And as governor, we will do it again. Folks, while we were here working tirelessly, my opponent was living in Maryland, speaking at groups, passing around derogatory comments about the Tea Party. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable from the likes of Rachel Maddow, and this is unacceptable from the likes of a Republican candidate running, asking for your vote. I am offended. We should all be offended that this type of behavior exists. We must have an apology for this type of action. But folks, I am running, and we are running, because our state sits at a very critical moment in its history. We have seen the largest, most aggressive growth of state government in the last 10 years that our state has ever seen, culminating in the largest single public program passed just this year in Medicaid expansion. Today, we celebrate Independence Day. Independence Day, what a thought to be independent. And yet when Governor Hassan ranks her accomplishment, what does she say? She says, I have made 50,000 new people dependent upon government. No, we are celebrating independence. Ladies and gentlemen, we need policies that are going to set the people of New Hampshire free, not enslave them. Governor Hassan stands for making more people dependent upon government, handing out more all of the time. Instead, we need a governor who will stand in that corner office, who will fight for freedom, and who truly understands the idea of live free or die. And we must enact policies so that no longer are we just the state that says live free or die. Rather, we are the state that's live free or die, and we have policies that will ensure that every citizen of our state has the opportunity to live free and prosper. Thank you very much.
The larger the government, the smaller the citizen. One more time, please. The larger the government. I did this once before this morning. I'm going to do it again. Granite Grok endorsement. The Conservatarian bloggers at Granite Grok are both pleased and excited to give this Granite Grok endorsement because as a co-founding member of the New Hampshire Tea Party Coalition, we know that Andrew Hemingway is going to fulfill those three principles of constitutional bounds, frugal frugality, and free market principles. Therefore, this Grok endorsement is for the 2014 New Hampshire GOP nomination for New Hampshire Governor's primary to Andrew Hemingway. Once again, a new conservative leader for the new century. Granite Grok approved. Mr. Hemingway, Andrew, who called me up one dark, stormy February night years ago, Mr. Murphy, can I talk with you for a few minutes? And he wanted to know what our opinion would be for him running in a long time ago, which shows that he was willing to listen. Mr. Hemingway, thank you very much. There you are.
Grok TV.